is 3 to 5 times higher than expected, especially on the weekends. Local 12's Joe Webb joins us live from the route with the plan to cut down on these wait times. Joe.
Well, Rob, after the city manager here in Cincinnati and the mayor turned up pressure on SORTA, Transdev, the contractor hired to run the streetcar, made some concessions. More streetcars will be in service on the weekends, which are, surprisingly to most people, the busiest times. But today we found out those wait times are an issue in the week as well. It was a beautiful day to get out and take a walk or take a ride. Or stand around and wait for a ride. Every streetcar rider we talked to today said they like the streetcar, but they can't rely on it.
The first time we rode it was on a Thursday evening. No wait times, no crowds. Could always get a seat. Last weekend we rode it, and it was very crowded, and the wait times were long.
Between 15 and 20 minutes.
It seems to be very inconsistent. One time we'll ride it, it'll have an 8-minute wait from the time it leaves. And like I said, today we're here and it's 16 minutes, so you never know what to expect.
Ryan and his co-worker Jason Brooks waited 19 minutes for the streetcar at 5th and Walnut this morning. The two cars before it were 11 or 12 minutes apart, between 11 o'clock and noon. A half hour earlier at 12th and Vine, one group of passengers had a 26-minute wait. Not what was promised in the contract.
They are contractually obligated to 12 minutes peak during peak times and 15 minutes off peak times.
They are Transdev, the operator who, after a flurry of emails and a sit-down meeting, agreed to more cars on the weekend, but not necessarily during the week. More streetcars will help, but the city is also working to keep cars and trucks from blocking tracks and considering traffic changes to keep streetcars moving. It's not yet a month old, so there are bugs. But even those complaining about wait times like the experience.
Oh yeah, overall I think it's great. Like I say, you're able to get from one part of town to the other very quickly. Definitely beats buses.
We love it.
It's a great idea. Great idea. So, and I think it's going to revitalize downtown, and here comes one right now.
The bottom line, Rob, is it's inconsistent. Most riders agreed with that assessment, but all of them said they will still ride it. It's brand new, so there obviously, like I said in the piece, there are going to be some bugs to work out. Changes to traffic in downtown could have a significant impact, but that will take time, analysis, and money, which is always an issue. Reporting live and over the Rhine, I'm Joe Webb, Local 12 News. Rob?
Isn't it interesting, Joe, because the problem is obvious, the solution is obvious, and then getting these two sides just to put on another car, which would solve everything, seems to be taking forever.
Well, but I think it comes down to money. It's going to cost somebody some money who doesn't want to spend it or doesn't want to lose it or whatever, and I think that's the issue. But, the contract says that they're going to be between 12 and 15 minutes, peak hours, off-peak hours. Somebody's going to have to hold their feet to the fire, or they're going to have some issues down the road.
Exactly. Joe Webb, thanks very much. In the first 4 weeks of the operation, more than 150,000 people rode the streetcar.